say you're down, you can't lose that frown. Oh, life sucks. Well, what else is new? That's tough. There's not much you can do. You're not the only one not having any fun. And I've got a funny feeling we're all born to lose. And I've got a funny feeling that this life ain't worth living. Well, I've been depressed and I get so stressed. Life sucks. I don't wonder why that's tough. I just keep on trying, so I won't be the one not having any fun. And I've got a funny feeling we're all born to lose. I've got a funny feeling that this life ain't worth living. I'm not giving up yet. That's not the end of me. But it's not gonna be alright. You'll see. You'll see. And I've got a funny feeling we're all born to lose. And I've got a funny feeling that this life ain't worth living. And I've got a funny feeling. And I've got a funny feeling. And I've got a funny feeling. Cheer up. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work, Runeterra. We are still recovering from unspecified throat ailment, but that was Cheer Up by Real Big Fish. One of my favorite songs. They do a lot of songs that are very happy and upbeat in tempo, but actually really sad and cynical, and I love that. That works for me. So today, we are trying a slightly different version of Dragons. The primary difference here is that we're running the full 3 Radiant Guardian, and we're not running our 6-drop dragon that sort of gives us a longer late game, which may be a mistake. I don't know. We're trying some stuff out here. We normally run Vox here, but we're just trying the 3 Radiants, the 3 Screeching Dragons. We've got Spring Guardian here we're also testing out as well, because after a couple bites with our bigger, chunkier boys, like Eclipse and Screeching and Asol and Shyvana, being able to like full heal can be really good sometimes. We've also got our Dragon's Clutch as our primary card advantage mechanic. Occasionally can be used as a trick, and we've got Sharp Guides, and we're trying a couple Hushes out. The other version of this deck does not have any Hushes at all, but so far I've played a couple games off stream, and Hush has felt really, really good. So we're trying 2 of them out. Feels pretty reasonable. The meta is completely like unrestrained crazy right now, so you never know what you're going to face. It's just totally nuts, which is good and bad. That means that you can't really metagame for anything. You can't like build a deck to beat a deck because there is no deck yet. It also means that you're going to have 50-50 meta for a while, which means like, oh, I lost. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So some kind of burn pile. Do we keep Sharp? We can't keep Star Shaping. I don't think we can keep Eclipse Dragon either.
What do I do? What don't I do? Try to keep up.
Wow. That's actually pretty reasonable. It's going to be really good against us because we are not the go hard deck. Sure.
What can I say?
Sure.
I'm an adaptable guy. Plug and play.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Laurent. So we've got a lot of options. Next turn, we can either just jam Shyvana, swing on curve. They're probably not going to have any way to deal with a 5/5. Or we can Bright Steel this, eat this. We're probably just killing that regardless. Yeah, let's just apply pressure.
I am always here when you need me.
We'll have potential Radiant or Concerted Strike next turn.
Harry, riposte? You are hardly fair. Prepare for battle.
Double Ballista Bot is really annoying. Oh, that's brutal. That's pretty brutal. These things are going to get out of hand really quickly. Shit. Yeah. So we don't have any good blocks here.
Join the glorious evolution. The flashbacks will bow, great maker.
A drop of kindness creates many ripples.
System upgrade.
Yep. Man, they're getting so much out of that augment. Holy fuck.
Rise, metal brethren. System upgrade.
Got your back.
We've got 7, so I think we play Lieutenant as well. And then go for the attack with Strike and Sharp Sights up. Aftershock.
Out with the old.
Okay, so I think we still want to do this.
What's the fire breath this time?
A soldier should know to stay out.
We need to mangle their board. They've got too much value from all these free damage spells they're getting every turn.
Can you improve perfection?
What did he get? Quick attack. Okay, so
You call this a fight?
you,
To
you,
Suffer my fury.
So ordinary. Yes, of course.
yeah. Well,
None
Sharp Sights and Hushes there were just the key cards. He can build and build and build, but on average, if we've got a Sharp Sight or a Hush, we're going to be able to go over the top of him and still have a big body left over. Those Ballista bots, man, like, those are going to end up getting nerfed. Like, mark my fucking words, those cards are going to get nerfed. They're just too strong for what they do. Like, you have to have a spell to kill them. They grow at a really reasonable rate, and the fact that they're just guaranteeing a damage every turn is super relevant. Those things are going to get nerfed. I don't know how. I don't know if they'll make the spell cost 2. I don't know if they'll make them 1/2s. Or even 0/3s. I could see them making them 0/3s. More experimental stuff here. Mono P and Z, okay. So this is reasonable, I guess. Be nice to draw a couple tricks. Shyvana also would be quite nice.
Never again will we fall to dragon fire.
Yep. One down, 2 to go.
We wear red to honor the fallen.
Well, oh, those were like the worst ones. Damn. Well, we're not getting any aggro or board presence. Currently, we've got no way to interact with Heimer. Fuck my fucking life.
Press on.
All right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just every fucking piece of removal, man. You got it. That's really frustrating. We haven't drawn any of our tricks, which sucks. Is this just another hex score? Is hex score in PNZ? This could just be another hex score style deck. Yeah. If he kills it, then we Radiant Guardian. That's fine. Okay. Yep.
A never-ending cycle.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
Man, they never cast Heimer without having 43 Flash of Brilliances in hand, do they? And he got it afterwards, too. Yep. Not feeling very good about our chances, folks. We haven't drawn a single spell. Yeah. Every single thing we've drawn is a creature, so we haven't been able to interact at fast speed, which makes this really, really easy to handle. I mean, I guess technically Dragon's Clutch is a spell, but not really. That's frightening.
A sturdy construction.
Sure. Let's just go for casting a soul on 8 and see how that does. Yep.
This round's on me.
That's scary.
Who's talking?
Interesting. Sure.
A disgrace. They think themselves cultured.
A fine spectrum of pyrotechnics.
Gets to drop a T-Rex.
Behold,
Yep. Pretty fucking good. So we've got the we don't have to level up. I think we just have to kill Heimer. Surprised he doesn't trade the Hex here for the Eclipse.
unforeseen outcome.
Not seeing a single Hush, Sharp Sight, single combat, or concerted strike.
I do love an audience.
Vi stands for vicious.
You won't believe what Pilty's throw away.
Honestly, who loses with a space dragon on their side?
This guy. We just drew really poorly that game. Now drawing any interaction for that long. I mean, we were on card 14 before we got a Sharp Sight. Yeesh. Can't win games like that, folks. It's another matchup that's going to be really dependent on being able to interact with his permanents. Braum and Teemo. Well, it's curved, but it's a Poro deck? Okay, it's a Poro deck. Man, when I said the meta is crazy, do you believe me now? Like, every deck is completely different. I played like 15 games in the last 2 days, and all the matchups have felt very, very different.
You're covered.
Follow along, little
Yep.
ones.
You're so gonna get blown out by Poro Snacks.
Another day in the field.
Never again will we fall to dragon fire.
Swiftly.
Do we trade here and just chew Teemo next turn? I think we do. Let's try to save our sharp sight.
Yes.
I found a home among the Dragon God.
We are your people, Anna, and you ours.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
Suffer my fury.
So we can use both of those to level Teemo, effectively trading with our Dragon Guard. We could, of course, sharp sight in response, which we might. It's probably worth it for the tempo.
Excuse you.
Vandal Scout never.
Sure. About to get Poro smacked. That's a good hit here.
Quite right, quite right.
Well, do we do this? I mean, he's only going to get to play one before we get to open attack. He's only going to get to play one.
Break their spirits and their swords.
Prepare for anything.
It's a good one, though.
I'll scout ahead.
Have you considered fucking off? I'd love if you considered fucking off. Thanks so much.
Push on
Thanks for
without
playing.
me.
We're gonna chew on
Heavy weapons.
Catman.
Heavy riposte hardly fair.
This gives us Radiant Guardian, which is great.
I got ways to find me mushroom.
Also 2 Teemos down. Sure. It's gonna be a really good Poro Snacks.
What's the fire breath this time?
A soldier should know to stay out of the way.
Need a hand, Star?
Okay.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Sure. Uh-huh. Probably just fire this off. Wow, unlucky. So we've got this, and we've got concerted strikes. So we're looking at gaining 8 life here.
Prepare for battle. Run them through. Aha!
Break them.
Sure. It's pretty good. Do we want to chew this guy?
There are none like me.
A disgrace.
There's a lot of elusive units. Nothing we do really matters.
Virtue guides me.
We can deal 15 elusive next turn. Oh, he's got another Poros next. Yeah, we're dead. Yep. Wow. Yep. Gosh, those are some really, really irritating losses. Man. What am I supposed to do, folks? I can't seem to draw any of my removal spells in a reasonable manner. We had what felt like pretty good tools, but 6, 7 elusive Poros and then double Poros Snack. And he hit that off the top because we saw all the cards he had in hand. Wow. Just having a bad day. This is the kind of day where you quit playing and you go do something else. Because you're not going to win. Should have a decent matchup against aggro like this, but we'll see. Bright Steel is just a 3-2 for 2. We're not going to really utilize him. We usually want to see the Dragon Guard guy first, and then Bright Steel a little later. It may just be that if the format is a little too aggressive, we need to run a 1-drop of some kind. Although I think in that case you're better off just playing Go Hard. I feel like they represent the 1-drops quite a bit better.
We were peaceful once. Night flowers upon
Wow.
the blade.
You're covered.
Yep.
Inari, rise!
No closer.
Pretty aggressive start.
Who does not know the name Laurent? You call this a aha?
We will be
So this
free.
tells us he doesn't have Pale, or he definitely would have used a Dust and a Pale. Gotta think of hand ranges a little bit here. That's a really bad pickup.
Their scent travels on the night air.
Okay. Yep, nothing we can do here.
Unseen, unheard.
We're just gonna sharp sight.
Whatever the cost.
This will not take long.
Sisters.
What could he have? He could have Hush. He could have Pale. Pale wouldn't change anything. Hush would. Pretty certain he doesn't have Pale. Hush would be pretty backbreaking here, though. Yeah. We'll save it. We'll try to kill this with the Shrieking Dargon.
Temperamental as moonlight.
This could be Nocturne. Okay. Oh, double pings. Does that matter? I don't think it matters. We really need to hope we draw a creature next turn, though. A playable creature, or we're in pretty bad shape. I like this play here because it plays around Pale, and he's had time to draw a few more cards. So I like the idea of continuing to play around that. Why would he not copy our... Okay.
My shield is yours.
Could definitely use to find one of our Radiant Guardians pretty soon here. So he's gonna pull this, right? Then we just single combat here. Seems fine.
We were peaceful once.
Yeah, he's gonna have a big hit.
It's our time.
Kill the 6. We can't block anything. We hush this to gain 2 life. We can do this to keep this alive. That seems relevant. Oh, I didn't even need to do that because it's going to eat it. That was a waste. That was stupid of me. Oh, this stays vulnerable, huh? Interesting. Well, he's used 2 pings, so he probably doesn't have more than 1 ping left, and for him to have it in hand is pretty unlikely. So I'm not as worried about challenging one of the 2 ones and getting pinged out. We're putting decent counter pressure on him, but we can still get blown out from here. Our big concern, I think, now is Doom Beasts. Doom Beasts are definitely a concern.
We will resist.
Press on.
Yep. Doom Beasts are our primary concern. That's the second one now. Ooh, Star Shaping's pretty fucking great. And like I said,
Another day guarding the walls.
sure. As much as I would love to use this to save this, I think I've got to do this. And that's fine. So we got 13 here. We don't have lethal any way you look at it. I guess if he didn't block everything, but
Prepare for battle.
we've got good cards for what he might top deck to stop us. If we hadn't wasted that Dragon's Clutch like idiots, we'd have Aesol in hand right now, and this would already be a done deal. That was a clear misplay on my part. Yeah. Well, we finally won one. Jeez. It's been an absolute bruising today. Just drawn badly. Sometimes the deck you play doesn't matter. You just draw bad over and over again, and bleh. Let's try one more. Oh, it's this guy again. Guy who killed us with 9,000 poro damage. Okay. I mean, Hush is an anti-evasion card, so I guess. Okay. There we go. We gotta wait for a Dargon to cast that, but... Okay, no turn 1 Teemo. No Dargon.
My shield is yours.
Infinity Poros in hand. Remember what I was saying a minute ago about just drawing badly and dying? Well.
You mustn't linger.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please cast 900 one drops. Thank you. Well, it's a challenger. It's not a Dargon,
Let us get going.
but it's a challenger. And we're in a position where Braum is really, really good against us again. Because we have no sharp sights or single combat.
Let's show our friend. This is fun, yes?
Yep.
Press on.
It is easy, see?
Yep.
I never hold back. Try me.
Yep. Should have known after the first time I got killed by 9,000 evasive Poros that
Those we care for.
this deck just does not beat the Poro deck ever. There's just no planet under which that's going to work.
This will make you feel better.
I mean, I think we have the tools. We're just immune to drawing them. Yeah,
Time for talking to. We should be friends.
I'm done here.
Learn, change, re-engage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit there. If I face this guy one more time, I'm gonna have a fucking nervous breakdown. Well, that was 3 dragon lieutenants without a single dragon or dragon's clutch, which is astronomically unlikely with how this deck normally plays out. But that's how we do. I'm Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Runeterra. If you like watching me get the shit end of the probability stick, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment about how nice it is to watch me get fucked over. And I love comments about some of your bad beats, because there are days where this just happens in a row, and I just want to delete this damn game from my entire computer. But I always end up putting it back, because it's still one of the better crafted games out there. And I just can't get away from it. I just wish the random hurt less. I wish I was dead inside like Swim. How do I become dead inside like you? Teach me, senpai. Once again, thanks so much for hanging out and spending some of your valuable time with me. I will see you next time. Boom. Fear the Poros.